We are leading this 1 p.m. broadcast with the news that we have been reporting for the past week. Now, it's the Thane police that actually got a tip-off from international agencies, particularly the Drug Enforcement Agency in the United States, that Vicky Goswami, Mamta Kulkarni's husband, is a drug kingpin involved in a racket that amounts to 2,000 crore rupees. Now, international drug lord Vicky Goswami has spoken out for the very first time to any TV station. Accused of peddling drugs worth 2,000 crore rupees, Goswami spoke to India Today's Manish Pandey, currently wanted by the United States and the Thane police for drug offences. Vicky has denied all charges against him. Goswami has accused the Drug Enforcement Agency in the United States of pressurizing India to extradite him. Let's now quickly listen in to what Vicky Goswami told India Today in this exclusive conversation.
Hello?
Mr. Vicky Goswami?
Yes, speaking.
Hi, this is Munish here from Aaj Tak India Today group.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I just want you a small interview regarding the Thane case, Thane drug case. So I have a few questions for you. Can I go ahead?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so Thane police alleges that you are the kingpin of the 2,000 crores drug haul. What do you have to say?
First of all, my brother, I've sent you your details
Okay,
on your WhatsApp, and which you know that thing holds zero value.
okay.
So where does it come 2,000 crore? From where?
That is what
It's from
police claim.
imagination. Yeah, but I've sent you the company's statement which they've issued, and they say it holds zero value in any market. So where does 2,000 crore come from?
Okay, so you mean to say the chemicals which were manufactured by the Avon company holds zero value in the market, right?
Which I saw it myself on the net and which I forwarded to you, and which you read it yourself. So what does it mean?
Yeah, sure. So you think whatever police
What
is
does it mean?
alleging,
Honestly, you tell me. This is not my creation. This is not I have done. I have saw it in net and which I forwarded to you, which they themselves, the company is talking to the stakeholders. So where do I come in the picture? You tell me.
okay,
And where does this 2,000 crore comes from?
no, that's what Thane police claims. They claims that you have met
No,
Jayamukhi.
Thane police claim, but what company is talking to the stakeholders, which I saw it in the net and I sent it to you. What does it mean? Honestly, you tell me, na?
Yeah, the entire thing
I'm
holds
asking you
zero.
a question. So you asking me this 2,000 crore question. Why don't you ask Thane police this question to them?
Right. So what?
If you are a fair media, then why don't you ask them this question to them?
Yeah. So what they claim that you have met Jayamukhi, Kishore Rathod, Manoj Jain in Kenya, and this was regarding
Brother,
which they have
I'm an
seized.
international man. People come here. Kenya is a holiday destination. Anybody comes and visits me. Doesn't mean I do business with them.
Okay, but they say that you met Kishore Rathod for more than 20 times in last 1 year.
Never. I've never met him 20 times, which they can check it themselves, his passport, and they can check it is the immigration checkout also. So if they're saying 20 times, they're lying.
But do you know Kishore Rathod?
I know his father when I was a small kid. He's a family friend of ours.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So,
His father has been family friend of mine.
okay, when was the last time you met Kishore Rathod in Kenya?
I met him in December, January, around that time.
Okay, and in which regards?
They come holiday, they come enjoy here, Kenya.
Okay, but it was not regarding
So
any
obviously
meeting.
they come and...
The meeting
Sorry?
was, it was not regarding any drug meeting or something.
Baba, please, give me a break, man. What drug you people?
No, I'm asking
Everybody's
because
talking drug.
no, I'm asking because
Yeah.
Thane police claims that Kishore Rathod met you for a for a drug dealing.
Well, let them prove it. Then if they're saying and they believe that, which according to me is all nonsense.
Okay, okay. And
Yeah.
one more thing I would like to ask you. They also claims that your
Yeah.
wife Mamta Kulkarni attends meeting on your behalf because you can't travel abroad, you can't go out of Kenya. So,
Brother, I saw that report. They're talking about she goes to South Africa, she goes to Singapore, she goes to America, she goes everywhere, which is all nonsense. They can come and check her own passport, which she's never been to South Africa, never been to Singapore, never been to America.
okay. And she has not attended any
This is
meeting.
all nonsense.
And
So, if they have a proof, okay, let me tell you something. When you travel to anywhere in the world, do they have immigration record or not?
Yeah, we have.
Okay, fine. So, has she been to South Africa? No. Has she been to Singapore? No. Has she been to Malaysia? No. Has she been to recently to America? No. So, where does this report comes from?
She has not attended any meeting on your behalf or in individual capacity or along with you, right?
Never, brother, never.
Okay, okay. So why do you
And
think?
for what she, so it means what I'm trying to tell you, she has never been to all those countries which people are giving her allegations.
Okay,
It is there. Okay, South Africa will check immigration. You can check in Singapore. You can check in even in Malaysia. Whatever people are writing. Has she been there? No. So what meeting they are talking about it?
so why do you think Thane police is trying to frame you or Mamta Kulkarni for this, for this drug case?
Yeah, because obviously I'm sitting in extradition in Kenya,
Hmm.
and then they are the one who's putting pressure on them to put my name so they can extradite to be America.
Who is America is putting pressure on India, right?
Yes, definitely.
But why do you think so?
Brother, I'll tell you something. I've been a victimized so many times in my life for discrimination. While I was in Dubai prison, I sat there 15 and a half years. Do you know that?
No,
Do you know that?
no.
Huh?
No.
I was in Dubai prison for 15 and a half years. 2006, in 2nd December, they given a pardon. People with life sentence, death penalty, drug cases, who have served 3 years, they've been released. 2008, again they give the pardon. People who said only 2 years death penalty and life sentence, they've been released, except us. So what does it mean? I became a victim of the discrimination. Fine, our embassy knew about it. Our consulate knew about it. Our ambassador knew about it in Abu Dhabi. Even our foreign ministry knew about it also. Do
Okay.
you know that? There is an unknown people which they knows who are trying to destroy me, which they knows. I don't want to disclose the name.
Who is trying to destroy you? Someone from
No,
India
which
or
I cannot say,
from
but-
outside India?
The whole world knows about it.
If you can give a hint, then
No, I don't want to talk anything. I cannot give name, but everybody knows about it. So same thing has happened to me last year in Mombasa. Even diplomat even told me officially, he said, Vix, these are the people who are behind you to put you inside. Well, leave all these stories. I don't want to talk about it. But what I'm trying, every time I become the victim of the all these things, whenever they caught these things in wherever it is in the factory. Why are they putting my name for what?
okay. So you mean to say that?
What have I done?
So you mean to say DEA, which is an American agency, they are putting pressure on Thane police to frame you in drug case, right?
You go check yourself.
Okay.
And tomorrow, don't be surprised even they kidnap me and take me to America also.
But why are they unnecessarily victimizing you?
God knows, and they knows.
Okay. Because every time, whenever your name comes, everyone say you are one of the biggest international drug player in this world.
Do you believe that?
We don't have any proof.
Do you believe believe that?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Do you believe that? I can tell you about you also same thing. Will you believe that?
So why don't you come to India and clarify?
How can I come to India? I'm on the bond here. I came out on the bail. I cannot even go out of Mombasa. How can I come to India?
Okay. So I want to ask you, what do you do if you are not into drugs dealing? What the Thane police claims? What do you do?
I do so many other businesses. I got interest in so many other things.
Okay. Like?
So many things which I cannot even, so many, hundreds of things I do.
Can you name one or two such business?
I'm into go to the emerald minings and gold and so many other things.
Okay. Can you just explain about the January meeting with Manoj, which the Thane police claims?
Manoj, I met him, he was talking about the gold. You know, you can get the gold in Congo, you can get the gold in Tanzania, you can go get the gold in Kenya. So he was asking me, can you get for me some gold? Raw material, you know, that's gold which you can purify and whatever it is, you know, you can get it for the good prices, you know what I'm trying to say. And this is what he was talking to me about it.
Okay.
Kacha sona, you can say it or whatever you call it, you know what I mean. Kacha, तो आपको मालूम है ना कच्चा सोना क्या होता है?
जी। तो वो बात तो समझ में आ रही है कि आपकी जो मुलाकात हुई थी मनोज जैन से जनवरी में वो कच्चा सोना को लेकर हुई थी, लेकिन पुलिस यहाँ पर कह रही है कि जो उनके पास में जानकारी है या फिर जो मीडिया को जानकारी आ रही है पुलिस से कि ये मीटिंग जो हुई थी उसमें ड्रग्स को लेकर बात हुई थी कि यहाँ से 23 टन जो एफेड्रिन ड्रग है वो आपने केन्या में सप्लाई मंगवाया है.
First of all, I want to ask you the one question, brother. This company and this Emily, whichever the company is in India, they're producing legally. So do you call it a drug? If government gives you a license to produce, then how does it become illegal? You tell me, na?
Can you name the MLA?
Which MLA?
You are talking about one.
One company is called Emily or something like that. It's owned by Sharad Pawar.
Okay.
You can check it and ask him what's your company called.
Okay, and what do they produce?
They produce the same thing with Thane. Thane is claiming for that. Na?
Ephedrine.
And they produce, I think, 50 tons a month. If I'm not making mistake. Don't quote me for that, but I believe so.
Okay. So, do you want to say anything else, sir, apart from what I have asked you? Do you want to say anything?
I don't want to say anything more than that, but I'm sick and tired of all these things because they keep on bringing my name. Whenever something happens, they say it's me, for what? And I'm ready to face whatever the consequence, good or bad.
Okay, but now you are an accused in this case, in this Thane drug case. You have been made an accused.
Okay, fine. If I become an accused, fine, I'll face the consequences.
But they are planning to start the extradition process.
Fine, no problem. I'm already sitting in one, so I can face another one too also.
Okay, so if they want to record a statement regarding this case, you are ready for it?
I have no problem with that.
Okay.
As far as I'm saying, I'm not guilty.
Okay. And whenever you
And I'm ready to...
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Sorry?
Go ahead, sir.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, what did you say?
No,
I beg
sir,
your pardon.
I was
What did
just
you say?
asking you, whenever your names come, every time Mamta Kulkarni is in frame.
Obviously, she has been celebrity, so it's a masala for them. Na?
Okay.
It's a masala for them. You know yourself. You into journalism and all this. You know, it's a masala. Her husband, and for your knowledge, she is not even my wife. You know that.
She is not a wife.
Yes, on the record I'm putting this thing. And if they anybody claims she is my wife, they should prove where have I got married to her. Whether in mandir, masjid or church or any registered place, please.
So what relation you share with Mamta Kulkarni?
She is a well-wisher of mine.
Okay.
When I was in problem, she stood by me.
But
It
now,
doesn't mean actually the people, whatever they are talking, they're talking rubbish. They don't even know what kind of soul she is. Every time Mamta Kulkarni is husband, Mamta. What husband? I swear I've never married to her till today.
so you think she faces the trouble because of you, because she's a celebrity and
Obviously,
well-wisher of yours.
obviously. Yeah. Because they want masala, na masala. You know, chain Bollywood, ye, wo, drug, ye, wo, Dubai, यहाँ, वहाँ एक film बनाते हैं लोग सब ना.
Okay.
They're making all movie to sell them to make whatever the rating high or whatever it is na. Which you know yourself. I don't need to ask you. Answer this question.
Okay. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Vicky Goswami, for talking exclusively to India Today Aaj Tak.
All right, let's quickly go across to Manish Pandey at this moment, who spoke to Vicky Goswami just a short while back. Now, Manish, apart from the usual that we were expecting, where he would say that he's innocent, he's not guilty, Thane police is framing him in this particular case, the one thing that he ended up saying is actually going to become a huge talking point, where he says that Mamta Kulkarni is not my wife and just a well-wisher.
Sanket, this is the first ever interview of Vicky Goswami. He is wanted by different police of different countries since 1991. He is wanted by Zambia, he is wanted by South Africa, he is wanted by America, and now wanted by India. Extradition process will start in some time. But while in his interview, he claims that Mamta Kulkarni is not his wife. Thane police claims that Mamta Kulkarni is someone who is attending meetings on behalf of Vicky Goswami, because Vicky Goswami can't go abroad, he can't travel to other countries apart from Kenya, and that is why Mamta Kulkarni is playing a crucial role for Vicky Goswami. She attends meeting with the Indian counterparts and wherever the meetings are happening regarding the drug dealings. But a few more things I would like to put on record before our viewers, because it is very important. When Manoj Jain was arrested in this Thane case, in his first statement to Thane police, he said that he had gone to Kenya for a kacha sona dealing, for a raw material of gold dealing. But Thane police believes that he is lying to police, he is lying in front of police, and he had gone for the drug dealing. Second thing, he talks about US. One very important thing is that why US police is in India, why DEA is in India, why are they interested about this Thane case? So Thane police claims that they have the information about Vicky Goswami's activities from last many years. He was arrested in Kenya in 2014. They have the record, and Vicky Goswami and Mamta Kulkarni both are under scanner of DEA. Thane police claims that they have information from DEA, and that is why they are framing Vicky Goswami and Mamta Kulkarni. But Vicky Goswami is claiming that it is the pressure from US, it is the pressure from DEA, that is why Thane police is trying to frame him. He is claiming that if there is any proof against Vicky Goswami, if there is any receipt, if there is any financial transaction, if there is any receipt of a consignment, then Thane police should prove it. But Thane police claims that till the time Jayamukhi and Kishore Rathore, the son of former Congress MLA, till the time they are not arrested, they don't have any concrete evidence against Vicky Goswami, because Manoj Kulkarni says that he met Vicky Goswami for dealings of raw material of gold. And of course, Mamta Kulkarni is clarifying that she is just a well-wisher, she is not his wife, and she faces trouble because of Vicky Goswami, and all the allegations of Thane police and other agencies are baseless, and he's just being victimized.
No, he might say the allegations are baseless, but in his defense, how does he conclude that he's innocent? I mean, to that question that you asked him about his business interests, he appeared to be a little evasive, where he says, I can't tell you what all are my business interests, but I have interests in many things. Now, that's a very wishy-washy answer.
Yeah, of course, Sanket, I tried asking Vicky Goswami thrice that what are your business, what is your source of income, but he says he's into coal mining and raw material of gold and other things. See, this is a fact. This is a fact because everywhere in Dubai, in US or in Kenya or in Zambia and South Africa, whenever he has been arrested or whenever he has been wanted by the police of these countries, every time he has faces charges of drug dealings under Narcotics Act. So for and on an international level, for people like someone who is reading the media reports, he is an international drug player. For Thane police on record says this thing that he is into business of drugs since 1991. He was arrested in Dubai in 1997. He was arrested in USA. Then he signed a bond with them. Then he came to Kenya, and again in Kenya he was arrested in 2014. So this is a fact that he is into drugs dealing. But on record he maintains that he is into coal business, into raw material of gold and other things, which is not naming in front of camera or in front of India Today. So this is he who's putting his defense in front of us, but police says that he is into drug dealings and everything. In his defense, he says that US is trying to frame him. They are trying to, they actually want India to put Vicky Goswami back to India so that they can start the process of extradition, because in Kenya he has signed a bond due to which US cannot ask for the extradition. So these are all the game plans which USA has planned. That's what he claims. But this is his defense. He is an accused in this case. So we can't believe Vicky Goswami at this point of time, because what Thane police has the evidence. They have arrested 7 people, and after investigation of these things and after reports from DEA, they have concluded Vicky Goswami is one of the wanted accused in this case. Absolutely. And he was the kingpin of the entire drug syndicate.
Absolutely. Manish Pandey, congratulations for this fantastic exclusive phone conversation that you were able to have with Vicky Goswami. At the center of the entire controversy right here, as far as this investigation is concerned, the alleged drug lord, the alleged husband now of Mamta Kulkarni, because he has now told India Today that Mamta Kulkarni is not his wife.